Life has a mysterious way of revealing people's true intentions. Sometimes it takes a breakup, a betrayal, a moment of weakness, a moment of strength, or even silence, to finally see people as they truly are, not as we imagine them to be. And one of the most important lessons life will ever teach you is this: not everybody who left you deserves access to you again. Not everybody who walked out should be welcomed back in. Not everyone who once mattered still belongs in your life. Growth will force you to close doors you once kept open. Healing will push you to stop explaining yourself to people who never listened. And peace will make you protect your space like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. Today, we're going to talk about 5 types of people you should never bother to bring back into your life, no matter how much history you share, no matter how good the memories were, and no matter how lonely the journey gets. This is going to be real. It's going to touch places you thought you healed from. But it's also going to set you free. So breathe, open your heart, and listen, not with your emotions, but with your spirit. Let's begin. 1. The ones who made you feel small. These are the people who made you doubt yourself, question your worth, shrink your personality, and dim your own light just so they could feel comfortable around you. They could be a partner, a friend, a family member, or even someone you once admired. But the result was the same. You felt smaller around them. You couldn't dream too big. You couldn't celebrate your wins too loudly. You couldn't shine too brightly. Because every time you tried, they had a way of pulling you back down. Are you sure you can do that? You're not that kind of person. That's too big for someone like you. Who do you think you are? They masked their insecurity as advice. They disguised their jealousy as caution. They wrapped their limitations in the language of concern. And you, trying to keep the peace, began to hide parts of yourself. You lowered your voice. You softened your confidence. You settled for less than you deserved. You played roles you were never meant to play. But here's what you need to hear. Anybody who forces you to become smaller just so they can feel bigger should never have access to you again. You were not created to shrink. You were not built